Hello, this is Phil Thomas, New Era Systems. Back by popular request, a very short video. This one is looking at a Comtech UT4505 C-band upconverter. I say C-band, the input is 70 meg, and that used to be very common on the older style modems. But the output is going to be in C-band to drive a TWTA or an SSPA. In other words, this doesn't really apply to bucks, but it's the older style. Okay, let's see what we've got here. You can see the upconverter itself. I'm going to provide my 70 megahertz using this frequency generator. And I'm looking at the output in C-band on the spectrum analyzer. The spectrum analyzer is set to a very wide frequency range at the moment, between 5.5 and 6.5 roughly, so that I can show the change in the frequency output on the upconverter without having to hop around and keep on changing the frequency on the spectrum analyzer. Now let's just look at the back of this upconverter and see what's there. Just two cables. The pink cable is connected to the frequency generator, and that's 70 megahertz in. The N-type connector and that low loss cable is the output that's going to the spectrum analyzer. The output on the frequency generator is set already to 70 megahertz and 16.9 dBm. That's an arbitrary value. It could have been higher, it could have been lower, but that's a comfortable signal level. As you can see on the spectrum analyzer, it provides an easily visible signal that we can see on our cameras. The nice thing about this upconverter is that it is very easy to handle from the front panel. I can set the frequency, and I can set the attenuation, and I can turn the transmit on and off. And that's really all I'm going to demonstrate today. I'm going to start at the lower end of the frequency range. I'm just going to go up to the top end of the frequency range, and I'm going to change the attenuation at the same time. Okay, as you can see on the spectrum analyzer, we're already running. The low end of our frequency range on this upconverter is 5845. So I am going to go ahead, I'm going to bring it up a little to about somewhere in the middle, 6 gig, enter. There we are, 6045, enter, and it immediately turns the transmit off whenever there is a change in the frequency. Simple to set, on, enter, and now as you saw on the spectrum analyzer, we've moved up in frequency. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to change the attenuation just to demonstrate how that works. Enter again. I have to move over to the attenuation, and now I'm going to increase it to, let's say, 5 dB. And as I was making the change, you saw the change also on the spectrum analyzer. In this case, it didn't turn the TX off, and that's perfectly okay. Changing attenuation is a relatively safe thing to do. Changing the frequency is a much more dangerous thing to do, particularly if you're running online to the satellite. So that's why it makes the difference. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to the top end of the frequency range. Simply a question of pushing the up arrow. There we are, 6425, enter. And again, the transmit was turned off. So now we're going to go back and turn it on. And watch the spectrum analyzer. There it is on the far right. Still within the span that I set on that spectrum analyzer. So, to summarize, we've shown a 70 meg to C-band over the entire frequency range of this particular upconverter. We've shown how to change the attenuation. The attenuation will go a lot higher. As a matter of fact, it can, I think I've run it up to about 30 dB attenuation, but that's not really relevant for this short video. So that's it. If you have any questions about this, be sure to email me or call. You have our telephone number on the video credits that follow this. Thanks for watching. This is Phil Thomas. See you next time.